So I propose that we start out maybe this conference on this topic of language. We don't talk about it a lot, but we go to what we're really talking about. We're talking about dying in place. And I think that's probably the better name. It doesn't refer to aging, and it's something we all know is coming. And I heard the term aging in place, and I go, that's it. Finally, there's a term I can use to describe this idea. But the current aging in place is a bunch of cobbled together, reactive, chaotic services in the community. And there's nothing wrong with any of these services. They are, for the most part, meeting their mission. So Aging in Place 2.0 is meant to be different. It's meant to be intentional, deliberate, proactive, organized, planned, and managed. In other words, a business environment that we can all plan on and expect to work in. One is how to motivate people to prepare and plan. But mostly we have this longevity dividend and bonus. People are older than they've ever been before. We have never had such a large number of people this old in such good health in history. We know that it's really hard for people to make decisions. And the reason it's hard for people to make decisions is because they're always making them in a crisis, because the situation changes every single day. It's dynamic. Aging, life itself is dynamic, but aging is even more so. Because we've never been this old. We've never had a mom who was this old. She's never been that old. It's never happened to us before. We don't have experience on which to decide. It's never all set. You know, when you walk away and go, whew, got that taken care of, it's all set. It's never all set. It's always going to change in a day or a week. So we need help making people good consumers. The operator's in control, but in the environment, no one's in control. So people have needs and people have money, but they don't actually have better ways to spend their money, because I think they're willing to spend money on their family. They're willing to spend money because they care. And there's health care and payers, insurance companies, and health systems, and medical doctor systems. And let's think of them as clients too, instead of providers, and see what we can do to help them build their businesses. So what do we need to do? We need to build a network of home and community-based services. I mean a functional network like the telephone system, not like people meeting in the basement of a school or a church once a month to chat and hand out business cards. That is a network, but it's not the type of network we need. We need to know what services are available in the community, what are their qualifications and their capabilities, and do they have someone available? It's no good to be able to call an agency that has nobody available this week to do the job. This isn't going to get simple just because we decide to tackle it. So disruption means that it's unprecedented. Tweaks aren't going to work. It's not going to be enough. We need to fight to eliminate crisis decisions and crisis management. Those two things are a goal. Aging in place is like a bunch of dominoes, and they're stacked around in a circle. And you know what happens if one domino falls out of the circle, the whole thing falls apart. And we need to create a process that holds those dominoes strong in the exact right relationship with each other.